Welcome back to another episode of Motogp Mac, and today we're going to talk about Joan Mir's first official interview as a Honda rider. Now, he did do the test in Valencia, however, because he was still contracted to Suzuki, he couldn't actually talk about his time during the Valencia test on the Honda. But when asked about what was his first impressions of the Repsol Honda team, he said, "My first impressions of the Repsol Honda team in the test were really good. When you come from a different team, you have to get used to the people and the dynamic of work. It is completely different from the one that he had left. There are a lot of people in the garage and I enjoy it. We made a good test and I feel great, and it's like a first day back at school." And I think he's probably bang on there. The way that the team do operate is going to be very different. And he was then asked about how do you think he's going to adjust to the challenge, and he said, "I'll try to adapt to this new challenge, being quite optimistic and willing to start in a new team. Personally," he said, "he always enjoys these types of challenges to get to know things, new people, etc. How the team is, how the bike is, how all the people are." He said, "I really enjoyed the test and this process, and I look forward to meeting more people." Just about him becoming a Honda rider, he also said that, "My feelings when I joined a team like this are unbelievable." He said most riders on the grid can only imagine themselves wearing these colours, and being part of this team makes him feel so special. But joining this team also comes with a major asterisk, I suppose. A lot of people that have joined this team and become Marc Marquez's teammate ultimately fail to even make the slightest impact. Lorenzo, Pol Espargaro, even Danny Pedrosa towards the end of his career was, in fairness, being well outshone by Marc. And realistically, Mir is going into Marc Marquez's team. And when asked specifically about sharing the box with Marc, Mir had to say, he said, "To share a box with Marc is a true challenge. He is the best rider on the grid, the one with the most titles. This is something can be really good, or it can be something that is much more difficult. You can share data with him, you can learn a lot from inside, but if you don't perform in the way you want, you always have a tough rider across the garage that is performing." And for me, I was really surprised with one statement within that comment. As a racer myself, even though if I knew someone was better, had more championships than me, I would never in a million years admit they were the best, especially if they were my teammate. For me, that's giving them a psychological advantage over you that you don't ever want your teammate to have. The fact that your teammate knows that they're better than you and that you know it more specifically, is Mir gone into Honda hoping just to perform, but know that he's never going to be number one, or the focus is not going to be on him? I just find it a very interesting and weird comment for him to make. As a racer, it's fine when you're not an active racer or you're done. You could always say he was better than you, but I just found it very weird. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts. How do you think Mir and Marquez are going to fare? Will Marc just dominate Mir? Will Mir be able to hold it against Marc? And what do you think about Mir saying that his current teammate is the best? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.